Ecosystem services provided by Biowalk UMT. Before that, what is Biowalk UMT? Biowalk UMT is the well-known location for residents of the University Malaysia Terengganu. This area is a passageway that is home to the variety of the animals and plants that form a dynamic environment in that place. By UMT students, this path better known as Jalan Biowalk rather than Jalan Biowalk. This is because the surrounding area is habitat for monitor lizards of various sizes, and students who walk the road frequently come across or have conflict with the lizard. They also encountered the lizard swimming in the nearby river. This 2 km long pathway is an alternative road for UMT students to move from the residential college to the faculty or lecture room. Usually, UMT students like to walk or cycle when passing this path while enjoying the view of the swamp and the sea of the left and right side of this path. At the same time, the student can feel the fresh air and the sound of nature when using the path. This path is equipped with several facilities, including a roof to protect pedestrians from micro-weather, a concrete ground road, and a fence that separates the pedestrian path from the river on the right. The path is also equipped with lamps that make it easier for students to pass through the place clearly and safely at night. Abiotic factors such as water, air, temperature, soil, and rock will interact with biotic factors such as arthropod, reptile, bird, mammal, and fish in that place and form a complex swamp ecosystem at Biowalk. Swamp ecosystems are able to benefit the communities living inside and outside the area. This nature also benefits UMT from in a variety of ways. They include provisional service, regulating service, cultural service, and supporting service in the area where they live a life at these universities. Each ecosystem of services are available at Biowalk has been observed and will be discussed in this video. Firstly, we're gonna talk about provisional services in Biowalk. Before that, what is meaning by provisional services? Provisioning services are the tangible products that people obtain from ecosystems. This includes food, water, raw material, energy, and genetic resources. Biowalk is a place to find food and raw material for UMT students. There were a few students fishing in the nearby river. The fish that have been caught is made into a dish for their dinner. In addition, there are also mud creeper or siput sudut can be collected in the swamp area. The mud creeper can be made into dish like siput sudut masak cili api for the whole family to enjoy. The coconut tree that grow along the path have many uses, such as a source of green and raw material. Coconut water may both satisfy thirst and nourish the consumer. Coconut tree leaves are used to weave ketupat. The ketupat that has been woven will put rice in it and then boil it. There is also a palas tree whose its leaves are used to make ketupat palas, which is a delicacy for the local people. Next, we're gonna talk about cultural services that provide in Biowalk. Cultural ecosystem services are those benefits that we get from nature that you cannot touch. For example, recreation, experience, spiritual sustenance, a sense of place, and so on. At large, they refer to the significance of nature in our culture and for our well-being. Biowalk works as a recreation spot for some students. Some students do kayaking at the river and some of them was jogging in the area. In addition, with the beautiful scenery of nature and the soothing sound of the wave in the swamp, this area often becomes a place for a few students to seek relief or healing from their problems. This area is also used as a learning place outside the classroom. There are students who collect water samples in the area for research purposes. After that, we move to regulating services that provided by Biowalk UMT. Regulating services consist of ecosystem processes that maintain environmental conditions favorable to life. The most important of these are the cycling of substance and ensuring of the reproduction of organisms. Some regulating services are less vital but still beneficial to humans, such as the abatement of noise and pollution by trees and plants in cities. With the presence of green plants in the area plays a role in maintaining clean air quality. The area directly becomes a carbon sink area. Carbon dioxide that is released in the air will be absorbed by the tree and then the tree will produce oxygen for organism respiration. This Biowalk swamp area also functions as a rain catchment area and flood control. When there is heavy rain, the water from high area will flow and collected in the swamp area. The effect is that the surrounding area will experience flooding in a shorter period than usual because the water will continue to flow into the swamp when the rain stops. Lastly, we're gonna discuss about supporting services that provided by Biowalk UMT. Supporting services comprise services internal to ecosystem, maintaining their integrity, functioning, and resilience, including their capacity to produce other more directly exploited ecosystem services, such as provisioning, regulatory, and cultural services. Biowalk provides a habitat for living organisms, such as snail, fish, and tree for them to reproduce, forage, and ensure the survival of the species. For example, the root of mangrove trees are suitable place for animals such as crab and snail to breed in the swamp. In addition, the nutrient cycle like carbon fixation and nitrogen fixation processes also occur in this place to maintain the balance of the ecosystem of the place itself. In conclusion, the ecosystem in Biowalk benefit UMT citizens directly or indirectly services. In addition, this place is also a habitat for other organisms to continue the survival of the species. Therefore, the area should be taken seriously and given high attention to ensure that the place is protected from damage and pollution. Cleaning and maintenance activities should be carried out to make the UMT Biowalk clean and to ensure that the existence of a dynamic ecosystem there. Fortunately, this nature must be taken care of in order to give us a good return.